Hi everyone. I'm just going to go very fast as much as I can because it's actually difficult for me to speak right now. So, genuinely, I'm grateful for a couple of people here, right? I feel like I really don't have to mention them, but my people know me and I'm really grateful. And honestly, as difficult as it is, I'm going to be taking a voluntary exit tonight.
No. No.
Please, just... No. I don't want this to be as hard as it already is.
No.
Honestly, to the people that I truly, genuinely like in this house, I wish you well.
No.
And please, no matter what it is, I just hope that you all keep going.
No.
And I'm honored to have served you as the head of house before I take my exit. I'll be going into the diary room now and I won't come out.
No.
So please.
It's already been requested before. No. Oh my God. Oh my God. Jesus Christ. Neche. Neche. Are you for? Come on, no, leave. I want to talk to her. No, please, don't worry. Let me talk.
Barry, go outside.
You don't agree to what? What waiting? Abby, waiting you don't agree to.
I can't talk right now. Go now.
Neche, no. Just chill. I just want to talk.
It's difficult for me, please.
Baby, you're not leaving. I'm sorry.
Neche.
Anything you need, whoever needs you, you're not leaving.
Neche, it's okay.
Have you said anything?
I just want to know why. No. I just want to know why.
I can't say so, please.
You can't say so. Because of the show or you. Is it personal?
Okay. Yeah, okay, please. Just why, bro? Maybe when you come out, okay? Please.
Fuck it. So, are you sure?
I'm sure.
How long have you been thinking about this?
I'm sure. Just make me just stuff, okay? It's okay.
Oh, what the fuck?
We're all going to trust you. You can't just walk away. You've been doing so well.
Wait. Have you said anything?
She has.
Why are you doing that? This is so sad. She's not fair. Now you're leaving this
Neche, you slide me. You said you wouldn't leave, bro. You a fucking slide, bro. Jesus, babe.
I'm literally telling you people, the only way you can announce it is if you have requested. I've been there. The only way you can announce it is if you have requested.
What the fuck?
Well, you have done it already.
Me, I requested this because I wanted to leave. I went to go and check
How many?
Please, James, it's okay.
So I don't know if that is
if to feel sad or to feel unhappy, or I don't know how to put these feelings together. I liked Neche, but like being a big fan of her, I wasn't really a big fan. But having her leave the show just like that is giving me some sort of feeling. How do you feel about it?
Well, it's a feeling of everything. Like I'm sad, I'm angry, and I've come across people saying they're angry that she's leaving, and I want to ask again, who are you to be angry that she's leaving?
She's leaving because it is a choice to even get into the house
in the first place. Yeah. And then you and I would agree that this is the most toxic set of housemates that Biggie has ever had.
I'm telling you, because how do you have Nomi, and you have Tram, and you have Flora, and you have Goddessa inside the same house? You had Mercedes. Let's not forget. She just
left. And then I'm like, I think Biggie is trying to psych us, because I do not understand why you will let people do all of these things you preach against. Yes. And then when it comes to Judgment Day, you sit, you're not just sitting them down, you sit us down.
Even when it is not just violating your rule as Big Brother, it is now against
humanity.
Other human beings in the house. It is so sad. It is so sad.
And then you sit us down, the entire Nigeria down.
Lord.
And then you play the same video that has already triggered us.
Yes, in our faces.
And then you do nothing.
I'm not doing nothing about it.
Are you trying to ask us, oh yeah, I'm not doing that was? Because I don't get it.
And I have the right to decide what I want to decide.
It's
very, very sad.
You know, I don't even care about his camera at this point. It's his camera. Whatever the housemates wants to do to his camera, with his camera, that's their business. Yeah. But the fact that housemates go to peep on other people taking their bath, and then you come to play it for us again after people have categorically sat down and undressed
before.
Do you know what it means to undress people that are already undressed? Like, people sit down to assess other people's body
in a live show.
In a live show. We've had enough of it. We were already complaining, we were already triggered. And on Sunday, you play that same video again.
To show that you're actually taking cognizance of
everything that is happening. And then you do not give any punishment. You come every time and this is your last warning. This is your last warning.
The warnings are enough.
Should somebody like Nomi still be in that house?
No, for one, no.
Because it seems wherever you want to talk about people that break the rules, you find Nomi there.
Nomi is always there. And then Temi, the one that was talking to cameras, I was like, get this camera out of my face.
That's not the first time.
That's not the first time.
That's like the fourth time Temi is doing something like that.
Somebody telling Big Brother, you're so rude. Do you get?
Like, I don't know.
It feels like there's a set of toxic human beings, and then you mix other human beings who are not so toxic inside the same house. And right now we are supposed to be surprised that somebody. But to talk about it, Neche was actually doing very, very well.
She
won Wager, she won HOH, she won TAF.
And she was even doing well as the head of house.
Biggie told her that she's like the first trifecta in the season to have won 3 things on a row in like 1 week. And then now suddenly she's out of the house. Now there's so many conversations about possible reasons why she may have left the house. And all fingers are pointing towards the fact that alliances in the house. You know how what we typically call bad belly? You have a friend whom you guys have talked about how toxic the house is, how you guys would want to help each other, protect each other's mental sanity, and all of a sudden you now have a win. Your friend who is supposed to be happy for you and at least have your back and at least try to help you have a successful 1 week reign is now against you and is now some sort of, having an alliance with somebody else against you. Now, throughout the week, Neche had to struggle, not just with people who are not exactly her friends.
But with her friends.
But with Sheba.
Her so-called friends.
With Goddessa.
And there's Chimsom.
All of these people put together. So it is enough to drain. And I think with what Ebuka said on Sunday, because you would think that, okay, the reason why all of this is just like she's speculating. Anybody will think about that. Anybody will think, oh, maybe I'm just, because they're
thinking,
not
maybe it's just in my head.
Yes, they've not come forth to tell you, okay, this is the reason. Anybody will think that, oh, maybe it's just in my head. Maybe I'm thinking it like this. But Ebuka called him out on Sunday, and
I'm glad he did.
And you can imagine, oh my God,
the heartbreak. And honestly, right, it goes beyond that. Sometimes, even when these things are not directly geared towards you, the energy is the energy is something that can easily get to you, especially if you're someone that has not found yourself in that kind of toxic space before.
Yes. And if you're like a people person,
yeah,
you know how to depend on people that you like. That's exactly what
just on Wednesday, you know, I was talking about this thing, and I'm like, I just hope people do not just go and watch all the relationships, situationships that comes out of Big Brother. There is actually more to it.
Yes.
And this brings me to the issue of, it worries me to see that Big Brother is shifting from the original idea of what Big Brother Bbnaija or Big Brother in its entirety should be. Because it now looks like it's a place where people with character flaw go to get fixed.
Do you understand? Sometimes
and that is not even the issue.
Sometimes they don't get fixed. It's a place where people go to now vent all of their bad character and all of their toxic trait, everything on somebody else, on other human beings.
That's what it's beginning to look like. Biggie is making it look like it's okay. Because if it is not okay with you, I do not see any reason why. Did you even realize that he didn't even talk about the parts where those other people were dissecting another woman's body? He didn't talk about it, and I find it offensive. I find it abusive. That it is okay.
It's inhuman.
Why? The Big Brother that we know would not take that.
Yes.
So I do not know what the problem is. It's either the show in its entirety has been compromised, or there is now an issue of godfatherism.
And I like
and somebody raised this issue some while ago on social media, that they went for the audition, and then somebody from the organizers said, oh, they should leave them there because we don't already get the people where we want.
And this is a problem, because if you watch from last season, 2 seasons, and then this season, you know that everybody in the show knows somebody who has won the show before. And it's a problem. It's a problem because it feels like you're picking people around the same circle, and that you are recycling people to our faces. Because if you're coming, if somebody is your friend, you're bringing something from your friend into the show. So you're playing out something that your friend was, or something that your friend did not do right. You're trying to correct it. That is what it's beginning to look like a recycling show. It's beginning to look like...
And I was saying this, I think on the first day of the show, I was saying that it's scary and it's annoying because people do not actually believe that there's a thing called jealousy.
But there is. And it's played out in our eyes.
And it's not even the issue with Araga and Goddessa. Oh God, Goddessa is, I do not know. I do not want it to look like it's a personal attack, because there's just, when it comes to negativity, there are just certain people you would find there. No matter, I don't know if you watched was it the wager or what? The tags they did, the sponsor tags they did on Tuesday, and I think Araga won. And then Goddessa was upset. Araga was, trying to have a conversation with her, and she was like, oh, people were laughing at her, so she's not happy. I was like, this is my first win.
It's a game at the end of the day. So
I'm not even going to
somebody wins, somebody loses.
I'm not even going to call what they have a relationship.
Let's even talk about the reactions from the housemates when Neche offered to leave. First of all, I don't understand Shim Somchukas. If somebody is your friend, we saw Blutopia. We can understand that Blutopia was short of word. She was not, why are you leaving?
Why are you leaving? She was shocked.
But Shim Somchuka, not even an effort to tell her, no, don't go stay.
He was just there.
Yeah.
See, I'm just going to tell you something. If there is anything a man can be blessed with in this world, it's the ability to quickly know who your people are.
And who they are not.
And who they are not. And it's just so unfortunate for Neche. It's unfortunate. And I mean, I understand that in the house there are limits. You do not have access to a lot of people. But one thing we all need to learn to be able to do is to be able to be on our own.
To be able to human, to feel
complete without needing somebody else.
Cup of tea. Not everybody would like you, and somebody who likes you today has the right not to like you tomorrow. You cannot fault them for that. Everybody, they are all human beings on their own, so you should be fine with being a human being on your own. But then again, we need each other to survive. So I want to look at it from that angle. But Chimsom Chuka's, I see it as if he sees it as, oh, one lesser competition, because she is a competition. He's a very, very competitive person.
She's competitive.
Neche as well is competitive.
She's competitive.
Chimsom is competitive. So if you have a competition, leave the show. It feels like, oh, it's one less competition.
But this person is your friend.
It's a competition first before the friendship.
I know, but you, oh God, you do not have to let the competition override the fact that you're humans and your friend. You can still compete with people that are your friends and let it be healthy.
Yeah, it could be healthy. Well, everybody is everybody. And then we have Flora. I kind of feel like she was pained about it because
Flora and Oyin.
Yes, I feel like they were pained because the both of them, they had offered to be her backbone in the house. Seeing that she had lost her friends, Goddessa and Sheba, the both of them had sort of teamed up to frustrate her during the 1 week. And then we had, of course, there are a few people who were not really pretending. We are not cool. And that is it. And of course, we have Abby. Abby was pained about it. We saw it.
I think she was the most pained.
She did not want her to go. I refuse it.
And I'm like, you know, it's strange how people you're not even friends with are the ones that actually care about you.
Do you get? They are the ones that now turn out to be your people.
God, she was livid. It got the point where she said I refuse was what got to me. Like, you are leaving. Why are you leaving?
You're not going anywhere.
You're doing so well. And that tells us how people could be going through a lot and still be doing so well.
Very true. Very true. You know how people, we say somebody is going through a lot and the person is looking fresh and the person is looking happy and you're even adding weight. That's the case of Neche. But the way we're analyzing it here, that's the way housemates in the house are analyzing the reason why Neche left the show. So, Oyin, and we are going to play the video very soon. The video of how
Oyin and Flora.
Yes, is the video tagged to this Neche takes voluntary exit. So Oyin was she was dissecting the whole situation with Flora and with Barry, and she was saying, oh, there was a time when Neche had told them that she doesn't understand how it is with her friends. We know Flora and Oyin to be fighters in the house. These two ladies have always found a way to have each other's back in the house. When you're fighting Flora, Oyin buys the fight. When you're fighting Oyin, Flora also has a way of buying the fight. So the both of them were like, oh, well, it's fine. Tell us.
What is it?
Tell us. Once this thing gets up, when you see them trying to, because sometimes Neche practically has to go call these girls
to calm down.
For something that we are all prepared, something that will benefit all of us in the house. She practically has to go call them, especially to calm down. That's like violating, is like desecrating, is like trampling on her role, on her responsibility, on her office as the HOH. All of these things put together. So Oyin and Flora and Barry, they were dice. Oyin was not. It was more like a revelation of what had went on between Neche and the other girls. So let's watch the video and then we'll come back to talk about it.
The second one.
It's difficult for me, please.
Baby, you're not leaving. I'm sorry.
Neche.
Anything you need, we're going to give it to you.
Neche.
Have you said anything?
No.
Have you said anything?
Why? I can't say so, please. You can't say so. Because of the show, or you. Is it personal? Yeah, okay, please. Just why, bro? Maybe when you come out, okay? Please. Fuck it.
Hold on, are you sure? How long have you been thinking about this?
Oh, what the fuck?
Actually, oh boy, I don't trust you. You can't just walk away. You were doing so well.
Don't worry, let's continue. Don't worry, let's continue.
Why would you do that? This is so sad. She's your friend.
Well,
Now
all right.
Neche, you slide me. You said you wouldn't leave, bro. You a fucking slide, bro. Neche, but you talk about this now. Jesus, babe.
I'm literally telling you people, the only way you can announce it is if you have requested. I've been there. The only way you can announce it is if you have requested.
Jerry.
Oh, you have done it already.
All right. So Neche was having a diary session with Big Brother last week. That was like her last diary session.
I think that was Tuesday
That
or
was
Wednesday.
Yes, it was within the week. And then she was telling Big Brother, there was a point where she broke down. And then she was telling Big Brother that I'm tired of keeping my secrets. What do you think that could be?
Wow. That's something I've been thinking of. And you know, watching a lot of reviews and everything the housemates are saying,
Yeah.
I think it's even beyond everything that happened in the house. You know, some people were like, maybe she has a husband outside. Maybe she's pregnant, maybe something happened outside.
Yeah.
But it doesn't feel like something happened outside.
Outside.
It feels like it's something she
about
came
her.
in
Yes.
with.
Yes.
So it's something she came in. And it also doesn't feel like it's a new thing.
Yes.
It feels like it's
something that Biggie knows about.
Yes.
Even before she came into the
So
show.
it's a little secret, and I mean, we're going to find out.
Yes,
We're going to
hopefully-
find out, and
hopefully-
I hope it's not something
Yes.
that is beyond her control.
I pray
It's
so.
not something that she has to suffer over for a long time. Whatever it is, I wish her well. Neche is one person that I've not really seen anything negative to say about her all through the show. It's just like Aiko too.
Yeah.
You know, she's her own person, and even during the HOH,
cannot
she
really
tried as
pin
much
her on
not
negativity.
to
Nobody is perfect,
talk
but
down on
yeah.
people, abuse people, insult people, invade on people's privacy, and all of that. She's one good person in the house, and
So we wish her
as we
well
have it,
at the end of the day,
toxicity plus whatever it is that is between herself and Biggie
yes.
has sent her out. But
So we wish her well, like we said. Now, Goddessa and Sheba, the two friends that she was supposed to have in the house.
I'm tired of talking about those two.
Ebuka practically exposed these girls, and you know this person is your friend. This person is your, and you know cameras are in the house. You know the world is watching you, and then you talk about her. You say things about her. Every conversation that they have is always about Neche. They're talking about Barry, they find a way to put Neche's name inside. They just have a way of talking about her. They had a way of trying to sabotage her. They had a way of trying to frustrate her all through the week. And then Ebuka then asks Goddessa during the live eviction show. He was like, oh, how would you describe Neche? And she was like, it's the way, the facial expression when she was saying, she's a nice young lady. That's all I have to say about her. For somebody that is your friend. And Ebuka closed and was like, oh.
You know, I keep telling this, I don't know how, but Sisi is always of the opinion that it's a locked house. They do not have access to phones. They do not have access to the outside world.
And
They
so,
do not have access to internet.
you are,
So because of that, it
it's
just
your
simply
person.
means you need to
It's
be with somebody and all of that.
even if you're with somebody, it's see your human. You did not leave yourself outside.
I feel, see, these people, leave that camera thing, yeah? It's not, you can't, what do they say about fire? There is no fire without smoke, and there is no smoke without fire.
Yeah.
So no matter how they even try to pretend, there is no way that character flaw would not come out.
It's not strategy.
It is not.
It is who they are.
It is who they are. And it saddens me.
Actually,
I do not know what our generation is
Sad.
bringing to this world.
Sad.
And I'm actually scared, because if this generation is doing this, what's the next generation or the next generation?
And you know, this
The
is like
toxicity,
a
I do not
typical
even
example
understand it.
A typical example of Judgment Day, because I was thinking about it like that. We do not have cameras in real life showing us what people say about us. But hopefully on the day that God is going to come, we all know every religion says it is going to happen.
It is going to be revealed.
That everything is going to be revealed. things you said, things you did, somehow the person you're talking about is going to know. So there's going to be so many shockers on that day. Because imagine somebody whom you are close with, imagine somebody who is your friend, and then they talk shit about you, behind you, and these guys are supposed to have your back. Some of you viewers might not understand what we're talking about, but I need you to watch this clip very, very well and pay attention to the expressions on the face. When somebody asks you about your friend, how would you describe your friend? There are so many ways to, oh, my friend, she's very, very lovely, she's this, she's that, and you go, just a nice...
She already knew where that question was going to. She already knew it. So she was trying to sink into...
It means she was not even
She was not.
She was not even
She was not.
Because if you're her friend, if you would try to, oh, she's nice, she's this, you would even try to...
It's not something you need to think about.
And then just a nice young lady.
Your friend, a young lady.
And the person who was actually trying to hide this, who was trying to hide everything there was Sheba.
It was Sheba.
It was Sheba who
and
was
I'm really disappointed. I am disappointed.
I'm
disappointed at Sheba because
the fact that she smiled first and Goddessa goes,
why are you smiling?
Did we discuss anything about Neche? It means you guys discussed about a whole lot of food that you do
do not even remember who.
But watch this clip and then we'll come back to talk about it.
Goddessa, how are you doing?
I'm fine, Ebuka. Hi.
How are you doing? What do you think of Neche?
What do I think of Neche?
Yes. How would you describe her?
I would describe her as a nice young lady, I guess. That would be my definition. I don't think I have any other thing other than that.
Okay, sounds a little different from how you've described her to Sheba a few times, but I'll be back.
Sheba, we discussed Neche before. We discussed Neche.
Ebuka, I didn't say you be right back or just
Have we discussed Neche before? It cannot be from
Bbnaija. I think she does at this moment. Because there was an incident, the whole thing with Nomi, the problem that she had with Nomi, it was this: you say things about people,
and then you come
and
to
then later you now come,
say you did not say
you now try to now be cool with the person that you say things with. And Nomi was trying to call out, this is what you said. You say you don't want the guy in your bed again. You say this, and then you were like, no, you don't. How is it even making sense? I think it's just something about Sheba. She has a way of saying things that she does not really mean. If I could put it like that.
No, it's not that she doesn't mean it. She has a way of, in her feelings, she says trash.
Yeah.
And she later regrets them and can't take them back. So she tries to move on.
So she cannot own up to
what she said. So she tries to move on. So it's, and I think it's also a thing about people pleaser thing, yeah?
Yes.
They just want to say what you like so that we'll be friends.
Yes. And then
but after that, I've forgotten about it. It's just like you're having a conversation with me about somebody, and I know that the only way we can keep having this gist and keep being here and keep any things from you is to follow you. I'll be like, yeah, she's a bad person. She's this, she's that, she's blah, blah, blah. But once you're gone, that's the end of that conversation.
Yeah. So when I
see the next person, I'm also cool with the person. And when the person brings your conversation,
it's
okay.
So you're not really friends with
so
anybody.
She's
you're
not
just
friends with anybody. And it's disheartening because she's somebody that I like. I mean, she's from the media world. She's a media girl. She speaks so.
And you know, I was saying here that the friendship between Goddessa and Sheba is about Neche. Neche is like the bone of.
It's all shades of fake. And bet with me, when this casala burst between the two of them,
now that Neche is out of the house,
it's not gonna be funny. It's not going to be funny. Like, it is not going to be funny at all. And I'm glad, hopefully, Neche will be somewhere sitting down there, drinking a cup of tea or coffee or a glass of juice and just be laughing at them.
Like, as bad as it gets for anybody at all. To have, you know, she wasn't mentioning name because she wasn't sure who
her friends are anymore.
She was like, I'm grateful for everybody that I've met. I'm not calling them exactly. There are people that you can beat your chest in this world and say these are your people. But if you cannot actually beat your chest and
to
say
call anybody,
she just left it to assumption. Hopefully, when I get out of the house and I will know the person that is my friend. That is very, very sad for the kind of person that she is. She's a soft-hearted person. Oyin said it, but we are going to come back to Oyin's video. For now, Kamsi got evicted. So I was watching. I was expecting Kamsi to be evicted. In fact, from week 1. She's someone that I know would not go find the shoe.
Why though?
I thought she was going to leave on the first week because
Why?
Kamsi has some sort of energy that just keeps her hidden. I don't know about that thing about her.
Okay, I get the part that she gets hidden, but there are people that are worse off. There are worse than Kamsi in that house.
I don't know, but I think she's one of those people that could have left, that should have left since. She's leaving late, if you ask me. Of course, there are other people that would go after her. Gerald would go. There are
Ricky
would
but
go.
Ricky has a good fan base, oh.
Ricky
And that guy is not doing anything. And he has fan base. I do not know how you people make your choices. Again, I do not know how you people make your choices because there is Nomi.
Nomi is not going.
Nomi is
not going.
There is
people
Ricky.
like Nomi. Nomi gives drama.
There is Gerald. That's my problem. You should be able to choose between good drama and bad drama.
Drama is drama.
No, I do not like this thing of
drama is drama. There's no difference between what Nomi is doing and what Imisi was.
I have the envelope with me,
No,
as
there's
you
a lot
know,
of
the vote results and ranking.
Imisi do not break Biggie's rules.
Okay,
Imisi do not speak ill of Biggie. Imisi do not look. She did not look down on Biggie.
What she does about Biggie.
No,
giving strategy.
No. You cannot come. You cannot be. You cannot be a disrespectful,
it is not who they are.
silly, untrained person on a national TV and call it strategy. It is not. That is who she is. That is not. Did you know what this girl said to Biggie?
I know what she said.
Do you know how she acts towards Biggie?
I know, I saw them.
So that's not drama. That's stupidity of the highest level.
And what Imisi did was what?
Imisi was
stupid.
She was
intentionally stupid.
Calm down.
She was everything that she was.
Did she at any point disrespect Biggie?
She gave off drama. She gave.
You are running away from my question. No. You're running away from my question.
You could even choose Nomi because I think Nomi is even a realer person, if there's a word like that.
See,
more real than what Imisi was last season.
I need us to be able to have a line between, this is strategy and this is drama and this is who this person is. Look, I for one, when Imisi was there, whenever she does something, I say it. And still, I preferred Imisi to Faith. Because what? Faith has no respect for people. And the moment I realize that you have no respect for people, it's a turn off for me. And everybody has what is their turn off. But you cannot disrespect the person that is feeding and housing you, and you call it strategy. You're stupid.
The person is not complaining.
I am complaining because I am watching you.
The person is not doing anything about it. I think what Imisi did last season and what Nomi is doing is just sports calling. It's different shades of the same kind of drama.
I do not see
everybody.
I do not see a situation where Biggie talks to Imisi and Imisi will not do it outrightly.
It is what she did to Biggie. Leave that to Biggie.
It's all together.
Leave that to Biggie.
There is no way we can separate these things.
Actually, that's what's keeping her on the show.
Oh my God.
If you
that's the problem.
That's what's keeping.
That's the problem.
That stupidity wins every time.
That's the
was
problem.
stupid. Nomi was stupid. Two things.
You cannot even
different
see.
dimensions.
I still
We cannot
refuse.
put them.
I still
Excuse me.
refuse.
Imisi was speaking Yoruba.
refuse.
Imisi was speaking Yoruba on the show. Is that not breaking rules?
But Biggie warned her. And
she did not stop.
She didn't stop, but
She didn't stop.
she tried.
So she broke rules.
She tried.
She broke rules. Breaking rules.
Are you going to let me make my point?
You've made your point.
I haven't. You will not tell me when I've made my points.
I have made more points.
Good. Now, at some point, Imisi became a bit conscious whenever she wants to speak Yoruba. And then there was even what's his name? What's that his name? That her friend, the guy friend. Kola.
Yeah.
Kola was also like, whenever she was falling, Kola holds her back. Okay. But nobody has been able to talk to Nomi. Nobody has been able to hold her back. And wait, calm down. Now, this whole stupidity, I hope we know that there are grades and levels of stupidity. And it's so unfortunate that every set, there is somebody with a higher stupidity than the last set. And if this is what you people are okay with, then Nigeria has a problem. The world has a problem. We are beginning to fall. Because I do not see any reason why we are applauding somebody that outrightly disrespects somebody that feeds and houses her, and probably will soon be clothing her. Because whenever there's a wager now or something, they give them clothes, they give them outfits, calm down, and all of that.
Biggie said, show yourself. Everybody's showing themselves. And if Vicky is not doing anything about the fact that somebody is poking him and somebody is talking at him, then that's another cup of tea. What I am saying is on the grade of it. Nomi brought strategy. This is a strategy. She's not going to now she's not doing what Imisi did because that was Imisi's strategy.
No, you said it earlier just now that she did what Imisi is doing.
Yes.
So,
no strategy.
Yes. You cannot go back on your words now because you my sister. My sister. Kulele. No, you did not know what you said.
Nomi is not doing the same thing that Imisi did. But it's a
people of God, please. Recording, please. If you are recording, please play back for me. Play back for me. Oh no.
Stupidity is a strategy.
Oh,
the same strategy.
No.
I said no. Nomi should leave the house because it's
you just said.
It's everybody's kind of drama. It's drama in different shades.
I do not know why you're going back on your words.
I didn't go back on my words. I'm going back on your words.
You were the one that said what there's no difference between what Nomi is doing and what Imisi did.
They are all strategy. I don't say they are all strategy.
So why are you going back now to say that?
Go back. Please play back, please.
Sheba is not having an effect on you.
Play back.
Kayode. Leadership Kayode.
All right.
Please take us back.
Right, let's come back. Let's come back to where we're coming from. Now, Kamsi has been evicted. And the point we are making is that there are more people who could have been evicted alongside her. We all agree. And Kamsi, for some points, felt like the show was about her. There was a point when she said it that this show is all about me for this season.
But it was at some point.
About Kamsi?
Yeah.
When?
Throughout last week, they were talking about Kamsi in the house.
Who was talking about her?
Oh, Onyi, Flora, the guys, where were you? Where were you? Girl, they were talking about Kamsi. They were talking about Kamsi Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I was not sure of Friday, but Saturday they were there talking about Kamsi.
Well, myself and the other fans do not think like that.
Who are you people? 1 over 10.
That's why she's out of the house. Can't you see her drama?
Left of.
Didn't see her. She left why?
See.
Didn't see her drama.
You asked me a question. Let me answer. Answer your question.
I saw it. We didn't see it. She's out of the house.
Oh, you guys didn't
We didn't see it.
It's unfortunate.
And that's why she's been voted out.
It's unfortunate.
That's why she's
that
outside.
You people will leave somebody that does not have sense to somebody that has suffered in the hands of her fellow women and her men. And this is not a pity party game, but girl.
No,
girl.
There is no sympathy. It's a game.
It's not about.
There is no sympathy.
That is my problem. That is my problem.
You cannot be emotional.
Nobody's being emotional here.
It's a game.
Nobody's being emotional here. She didn't do anything yet. When you see Flora and Oyin, they are talking about Kamsi's body. When you see Chisom and Gerald, they are talking about Kamsi's body. Later, somebody saying, Gerald is breaking up with Kamsi. Kamsi was all over the camera last week, girl.
If the only thing people have to say about you is about your body, then you do not have content.
It is not her fault that is what they choose to talk about. She said the show is about her. And girl, the housemates made the show about her last week. And that's on period.
The fans do not.
It's on period.
Whatever you're doing, the fans do not take cognizance of. You are doing rubbish.
So
Kamsi is rubbish. Let's continue.
See, hold on.
Let's continue.
Hold on. Kayode, I'm going to be very pissed because I have seen this thing. I need to be bringing this, be showing the videos.
Let's continue first because we do not have time to talk about Kamsi all day. Now, Trump and Abby had a fight after Kamsi.
Oh God, those two.
Abby likes Kamsi, and Trump is a loose mouth. That is one person that I still want out of the show. That bitch, dumb bitch. You're calling her a dumb bitch. Why? She didn't actually say anything stupid to you. She didn't do anything that portrays her as dumb. What she did was, she did not really pack all of her things. And then she did laundry. And for that reason, Trump dubbed her a dumb bitch. That's why she's out of the house. Trump has a way of calling everybody dumb. The only person who has sense in the whole world
is him.
Trump has a way of, he's quarreling with Flora, with Nomi. The first thing he says is, you're so dumb. And for yesterday, the fight that I had, Abby was not having it, because why are you insulting her? You didn't have a problem with, did she have a problem with you? Even though, why would you not drag it? You're insulting somebody that is out of the show. Be on the show, put your head in it. And all of a sudden, oh my God, Abby is a fool. Let's watch the clip, please, of Abby and Trump's
fight. You know, I feel like sometimes, okay, what excuse are you going to make for Trump?
Me, make an excuse for Trump.
But you're making excuses for Nami.
I can make excuses for Trump.
Waiting.
Make excuse for Trump. See, someone that fights with
you were making excuses for Nami just now.
Trump.
So why can't you make excuses for Trump?
Make excuse for Trump. I can never make.
Look, one thing I do not know why, but I feel like the moment somebody becomes a streamer in our beloved country, they have loose mouth.
Like an achievement.
It's an achievement, and it's not about him being a streamer. It's about what they do once they become streamers.
Yeah.
They begin to talk anyhow, and maybe it's because they have to talk a lot while streaming.
Yeah.
And I know a couple of people that do not have to talk a lot while streaming.
So he brought that energy
you can
to
even
the house.
say you can even be somebody that talks a lot, but you don't talk trash.
He's so petty. He's so petty.
And that's the reason. What's her name? I think Nami. That's the reason why he said you're just a kid.
Yeah.
And it's unfortunate that we have to look this season. There are just a lot of things about this season that do not go well with me.
Myself as well.
And there's gender bias, sort of.
Yes, there is.
And
Biggie started it.
Yeah, Biggie started it.
Yes, he started it.
How?
When he made the fights, the girls about the men against the guys
the first
against,
week.
yes.
But I mean, it's
where it
just
started.
things Biggie do. So I do not see any reason why
that's
they
where it
should
started.
have. They built on it.
Yes.
They built on it, and then there's now issue of age. When did that
Ricky.
start?
Ricky, the moment I found out she was 32, I said make her rest. And so, what happened to? We saw people give us beautiful relationships last, even though we don't know how it ended up. This guy, this very very young guy, and then the tall lady, I think it was Nancy,
and
then this guy that came with his friend. They were
the
10
Taylor
girls.
guys.
Yes.
Whatever.
No, age was not.
It was not a thing.
I'm saying, I think you are age shaming a woman. There's a word like that. There's a word like age shaming people. And you're saying because she's 32, you decide to rest your case. What does that have to do with anything?
And that's why you find most people lying about their ages. That's why you see women out there, they are not even
from last year
so far. They're not even proud to say, oh, I'm this, I'm that. Okay, somebody posted last year that, last week that she's 35. Somebody to a very popular, they are both very active on the medical doctor. I do not want to call his name.
Yeah.
His wife posted that, happy 35th birthday to me. And somebody went down to the comment section. I'm like, chef, blah, blah, blah. I do not want to call their names. Calm down. You're not 35.
You're 48.
What is your business?
Everybody's body is everybody's body.
What is your business?
Like, their age is their age. For God's sake.
So this season, I don't know. See, look, Biggie, if you're tired, if the show has been compromised and you no longer have the resources to get the right people for this show, you can go on a break again. I mean, you once went on a 6 or 10 years break, and you came back bigger. Breaks are necessary if you need to.
I miss having to watch people with intellect. Like watch people have
the games,
intellectual conversations. Like, you're watching Big Brother Naija and you're learning something from it.
Have you seen the guys
It doesn't happen.
talk about the ladies in the house? You know, I told you guys this thing. The moment they started week day 1 and 2 with relationship, I knew we had a problem.
A very big problem.
The moment the second day, somebody was already clingy, was already all over a woman. Another woman was already
perceived triangles on the second day.
Yeah. I'm talking about day 2 of 70-something days. I knew there was a problem. I knew they have little or nothing to offer.
Actually, that's true. I would not contest that. They actually do. Now, talking about having things to offer, Saltex, one most influential. Well deserved or not.
I beg you.
Well, let's see the housemates. Let's see.
I beg you.
Let's see if that's what the housemates think. Soltex won most influential for the week. So let's see the clip.
Congratulations. Kindly. You may pick the corresponding envelope to reveal your reward. Thank you, baby. Not bad. Thank you, big brother. Laptop. Thank you, big brother.
What do you think?
That question is tricky. Why would you say that? Because I mean, because the HOH has to go through a lot.
Yes.
And the disrespect that comes with it.
And you still get to have immunity. The HOH has immunity. Most influential has immunity. HOH gets to go through a whole lot of stress. You don't even get to have the HOH lounge to yourself as a HOH right now.
Yeah.
But then
I don't know why Biggie did that.
Most influential chills for a whole week, gets most influential, gets immunity, and then gets a laptop and a tab.
I think I'll go for the most influential.
Most influential, please.
But you need a lot of work to win the most influential with these housemates.
Housemates should just like you. They should just see the work that you put in, and that is all.
Sometimes I think these things are by favor because you can do everything. I mean, there's Aiku.
Yeah.
He hasn't had any issue with anybody, and he's in no particular relationship, but he's cool with everybody. And he still hasn't won most influential.
And if it were by intellect, he would have been there. But it's not just.
Yeah, he's just his own person, and I kind of like that.
The housemates, they do not keep malice. There's where I'm going with this because they did not exactly like Chimsom Chuka when he was HOH. But everybody complained, and all of a sudden, he's now your most influential.
I think I like that about them. At least there's something good. Oh, since forever to say about the housemates.
So yeah, they do not keep malice.
They do not keep malice. They're children of God. Say that again.
Let's move from that to Oyin now. We're going to be talking about Oyin in two separate conversations. Oyin called fellow housemates Bole. The person she was calling Bole was Kamsi. She called somebody Gigolo. She called somebody improper faction. I think it was it Nomi that she was referring to as improper faction. Nomi. So Ebuka called her out for that. Let's watch the clip before we come back to discuss the
conversation.
All right, hello guys. Oye, how you doing? Very well. So you and Flora, you've had a series of very interesting nicknames for the housemates. I've heard Gigolo. I've heard Puff Puff. I think Nomi is an improbable faction or something like that. Is it Kamsi? That is Bolly. So, okay, give me the Kamsi one. Why is Kamsi Bolly?
let me talk now. So Ebuka is a group team. The people I actually gave name at their body. Wale own was not actually my idea. The gigolo was mine. The improper fashion was mine. But the volley was not mine. The volley was
what does volley mean? Because volley is like roasted plantain. Sometimes it's buns.
It's soft. It's like
okay, soft.
Yes.
Goddessa, how are you doing?
I'm fine, Ebuka. Hi.
How are you doing? What do you think of Neche?
What do I think of Neche?
Yes. How would you describe her?
I'll describe her as a nice young lady, I guess. That will be my definition. I don't think I have any other thing other than that.
Okay, sounds a little different from how you've described her to Sheba a few times, but I'll be back.
Sheba, we discussed Neche. We discussed Neche.
You know, if there's anything I like about is irrespective of the fact that she was trying to shy away from the conversation, but at least she owned up to it. And I respect her for that. There is no reason why you should say something behind somebody and when you're being confronted, you shy away from it, you deny it.
That's
or
the opposite of
Sheba and Goddessa. I mean, she has said that a lot, and girl knows that there is no way she can be lying to millions of people who have been watching the show. And she owned up to it. And my only problem is that's like, I mean, Biggie said there should be no codes, speaking in codes in the house, and well, maybe it's not really an offense since the viewers know who they are referring to. But
whichever way, we knew when Daddy was calling Daddy and this her friend
two fishes,
yes, we're calling people fishes, three fishes. We knew, but it wasn't exactly. Of course, Ebuka has a way of calling people out at the end of the day for things that they have said. Only knew, they knew. Only and Flora, they knew. This name tagging something. Those two girls, they knew. They knew what they were talking about. They knew. They were not surprised they were called out because they were expecting to be called out. So Kamsi is Bole because she's soft. Improper fashion. Did I even hear puff puff?
Yeah, puff puff.
Improper fashion is not me. And oh my God, Ebuka would have done us the honor
of letting us know who the gigolo is. I was waiting for that.
And even letting Nomi know that she was improper fashion. Because imagine Nomi versus Oyin versus Flora.
That fire is gonna
fire
be bloody.
In Bbnaija house. We're expecting it. But Ebuka, thank you for saving us some pills.
I know he's still going to come with that.
He's going to
or
come
more.
With that. Yeah, or more. And then Oyin again. Oyin was explaining to a few housemates. We were talking about this earlier. She was dissecting the whole thing,
Neche case
and how she left. So let's watch this is like going to be our last conversation today. So let's watch how that conversation went. Then we'll come back to talk about it.
She was close with Goddessa and Blutopia, that everything was going fine. Those are the people she confided in whenever she's having that mental breakdown because she's soft at heart. But ever since she got that head of vows of a thing, Goddessa switched up on her and started moving towards Sheba. She stopped checking up on her. Like Goddessa is like a woman therapy in this house. She switched up on her and started moving towards Sheba, talking to Sheba and everything. And she had no choice than to stick with Blutopia. You know how Blutopia can be. Blutopia is somebody that is very unserious. So the time to be having all this serious mental conversation with Blutopia is not there. So the person she bonded with mentally has switched up on her. So during her regime for head of house, Goddessa and Sheba made it hell for her. Every time she asked people to come down to lounge, these people will intentionally take their time. She will personally go to them, both of you, please come. They will not listen.
She's a good storyteller.
And she's very observant. I do not know how she gets to know all of these things.
Yeah.
And you don't see her walking around.
No, she said Neche told her.
Most time. Okay, Neche told her that. And I mean, but she's a good storyteller. And I like the fact that she genuinely cares for Neche. Because this is not faked. What we saw just now is not fake. It's genuine. And even when Neche said she was going to leave, we saw her. But she was there. She was present.
Her reaction wasn't
fake. And I tell you, in as much as you want to have a smaller circle, you should have a smaller circle in your small circle, and then have something to hold on to for yourself. Because I have been in the space where Neche is, and there was nobody to talk to, and the one person that knew that, oh, something is off with this girl was somebody I didn't even think in my whole world. And I think that's the case with Oyin right now. Oyin and Flora for Neche. And that's just the thing. You do not even know that this person will be there for you, but they actually are there for you.
They actually are there for you. So if there's something that you take away from our show today, it is that have somebody. And if you have somebody, make sure the person that you have is having you as well. Make sure that your friend is your friend. Sieve your circle as much as possible. Make sure you keep people who have double energy. Give them an arm's length. Make sure the person that you call your friend is actually your friend, and make sure the person you call your friend actually likes you so much to be your friend. It shouldn't be somewhere that will switch up on you. In fact, I feel it's even easier to know your friends when you're winning.
Yes.
Because there's something called switchcraft.
Yes.
If you are not winning, it's easy for anybody to sympathize with you and try to be there with you and show you that, oh,
and make it look like they are there for you.
But when you are winning, there's something about the energy when you're winning, when somebody is not your friend, and you would see through it. You know that, oh, this person is
not happy for me.
Yes, there are people that withdraw from you when you're winning. Their problem is not now you're going down. It is now that you're winning. Or you're winning, better.
Yeah.
So,
and it's even as simple as having your friend tell you, oh, congratulations. Oh, and even when they are saying it, look at them very well.
And be sure congratulations is congratulations.
You get so.
Yeah. Be sure that your friend is your friend. Let that be something that you take away from this show today. We did not mention our names because the whole Neche something took our...
Are we not celebrities yet? You guys don't know our names yet?
By this time. But anyways, just to mention, for new viewers, my name is Ruth Nopu, and this is
Nefisat Abdurrahman.
And that was Bbnaija update only on Leadership TV. Be sure to come back here again tomorrow to watch more of an update of what would happen within the next 24 hours of the show. Till we meet again, bye.
Thank you for watching. For sponsorship and advert placements, please contact 080-3688-6158. Last Word Leadership Podcast Studio. You have the last word. Thank you for watching.